never-before-seen footage of Sean Diddy Combs in the days leading up to his arrest in New York last September.
You want to put the stuff in my fanny pack, King?
The exclusive video obtained by Netflix shows Combs debating with his lawyers about strategy.
Guys, welcome to another review. Today we're going to be talking about 50 Cent, yes, and his documentary about Diddy. You know, when 50 Cent said, I'm going to make a documentary about Diddy, we all thought he was joking. Yes, guess what? 50 Cent has made a documentary about Diddy, the fiddler. Diddy, the baby oil owner. Diddy, the guy that rules the baby oil world. The guy that made baby oil went missing.
The four-part series also features two jurors from Combs' trial who are speaking for the first time about how they reached their mixed verdict, finding Combs guilty of 2 prostitution offenses, but clear of racketeering and sex trafficking charges, both sharing their thoughts on the relationship between Combs and singer Cassie. Juror 75 describing them as 2 people in love, and Juror 160 saying in part, domestic violence wasn't one of the charges. Cassie, is she a victim in all this?
I believe Cassie's a victim in all this because she came in as such, she's like 18, like 19 years old in the very beginning. After a while, over time, you condition for it.
The goal of what the film is trying to do is to let the audience kind of come in to ask questions like, were their decisions colored by certain things, and who got the benefit of the doubt, you know, in that courtroom?
Do you think that hip-hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as the hip-hop is fine with his behaviors. There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say, because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or those things, it would allow it to.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 9th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about?
Incense has gone off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
Diddy is actually being found out in this documentary to do the most atrocious thing. Guess what? Diddy actually filmed himself during the last days before he was incarcerated. Yes, you heard that right.
Was there anything that surprised you when you were watching?
I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
Because this man was so delusional that he thought he was going to get away with it. So basically he thought, you know what? I'm going to actually make a documentary deal with Netflix. So when I actually am free, I'll sell it to them and I'll become the hero. So he was so delusional, he started actually filming himself. But guess what? 50 Cent. Yes, 50 Cent. The guy that his beef never ever ends had hold of the footages that Diddy was filming.
I said, I feel like I need to wash, like I'm dirt. That was, it show you his character.
Was that the reason for including it?
Yeah, I mean, what's the odds that you would do that in front of the camera? Like that's one of the moments where he forgot he was on tape.
How do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right, for 20 years, right, is me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping, or I looked at it like it was like a tester, like maybe you'll come play with me, type of thing, right? And it's not personal.
Apparently, Diddy was supposed to have a deal with Netflix, but Netflix in the end, when Diddy said, look, exclusively everything is gonna be mine and I'm gonna have creative control over this, Diddy was like, that's all I want. I want to have creative control over this. And Netflix said, you're not gonna have creative control over this. So Diddy was like, all right, then I'm not interested again. So because of that, the guy that filmed the footages end up being, unfortunately, not paid. So he's like, oh, okay. So you're not going to pay me? No problems. So he decided to take that footage, and guess where that footage landed in? In the hands of who? 50 Cent. Yes, you heard that right. So 50 now has the footages. And like I said, there's one guy that will never, ever forget a beef. He is beefing till you die. And that's 50. So 50 is like, you know what? Come here, man. I'll pay you. So basically, I'm not saying he even paid the guy because I really don't know. But 50's got hold of the footages. I'm very sure that guy's not just going to give it to 50 for free. So 50's got hold of the footages, and the documentary is actually coming out tonight. Yes, so if you wait up till midnight and you're in the United States, you're watching the documentary. Because Diddy's team also might be trying to take the documentary down. Yes. So if you're wise and you're smart, you better stay up to watch that documentary tonight, because I know I'm staying up.
No matter what nobody said, let's just here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new, highly anticipated docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, titled Sean Combs: The Reckoning.
Since, he has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account in how he was coming off to the public.
The exclusive video also shows Combs in Harlem greeting fans.
Off my back, bro. Lord, you win. I'm gonna win. Lord, you win. We win it.
I'll accept it. I need some hand sanitizer. Hold on. I got it. I've been out in the streets amongst the people. Yeah, I gotta take a bath. Like the amount of people that actually I'm coming in contact with, like that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh. It's like 150 hugs.
You're a public person as well, and there was one instance in Harlem, and his reaction when those people
went away.
Got in
the car and said, I feel like I need to wash, like I'm dirt. That was, it shows you his character.
Because at the end of the day, what's gonna happen is they're gonna try to put a claim and say, you know what, they didn't approve it, because at the moment, the lawyers are saying, Diddy's lawyers are saying they didn't approve for that to be out. It was under a different term when they wanted to give it to Netflix, that if Diddy had creative control, but Diddy end up not having creative control, so they decided to scrap the projects. But those footages should have remained with the scrap and not really been used. But you know what? Like I said, 50 had hold of those footages, which means there's going to be some very interesting revolutions in this documentary. I cannot wait to watch it so I can come back and review it with you people. It's going to be interesting. So like I said, I was about to say, you know what? I don't think this documentary is ever going to come out, because I thought 50 was trolling. Little did I know it's actually going to happen. So guys, tonight we will see a lot about Diddy, the fiddler, the baby oil taker. And you know what? I think it's going to be so interesting. I cannot wait to watch it. I heard it's a 4-part documentary. So it's going to be lovely. Diddy the fiddler. But all joke aside, guys, interesting thing is, like you heard 50 said in his interviews, it is like, something that needs to be told, we need to know more. Because I remember when they started saying stories about Diddy, I didn't believe anybody. But the fact that we saw what we saw is crazy. From Cassie, to him threatening people. Oh, man. Sometimes some things just need to come out. That being said, You know how I do it in my reviews. Today, I'm going to have to give the chicken of the day to somebody special. And this chicken of the day is a good one. Like I said, the chicken of the day depends on the person. Sometimes it will be good, sometimes it could be bad. So without wasting much time, this chicken here, this chicken of the day goes to 50 Cent. Yes, I'll tell you why. Because 50 is presenting us with a dope, super sweet documentary that we will find out where all the baby oil was going. You see? So 50, please take this chicken. Enjoy the chicken of the day because you have given us a dope documentary to watch. Until I see you next time again, keep chickening.